Hello everybody, this is Seneca Harris. I'm coming to you with another video commentary brought to you by the UrbanWIRE Media Network, where we shine the light on issues impacting the urban community. Now today I just want to jump on and talk about John Witherspoon. He was laid to rest today. He died last week, as many of you know, at the age of 77. They're saying that he died from cardiac arrest, and he died in California. He's originally from Detroit, Michigan, and he's been well known, been a well-known comedian. His stand-ups have spanned for over 5 decades. He's been in several movies. Like a lot of new school people, like around my age and younger, we may know him from Friday and from the Wayans Show and the Boondocks, but John Witherspoon's been one of those old school cats that's been in the game for, like I said, over about 5 decades. You know, he did some work with Richard Pryor. He's did all kind of things throughout the year, and he's been a mentor, and he's been a legend in the game. And a lot of people have looked up to him. You know what I'm saying? Like there were a lot of people that it's kind of hit them hard, because he, up to the point of his death, he was still out there hustling, grinding. You know, he was still working. You know, they were saying how he was in the, you know, he was in the works of doing more stand-up comedies throughout the country. And also he was in preparation of doing the Friday film. And also they were thinking about bringing back the Boondocks. So it's going to be really interesting to see how all these projects turn out now that he's no longer with us. You know, and I kind of wish that they would have just pressed on the gas and kind of, you know, got things going instead of just kind of dragging their feet, because, you know, he was up in age, even though he was in good health and stuff like that. You know, you never know at that age, you know, people can, you know, get ill and go downhill pretty quick. So it's very unfortunate. We definitely lost a legend. They had the memorial service in Hollywood yesterday. Today's Wednesday, but yesterday on November 5th, there were countless celebrities there. You know, Ice Cube, he spoke. That was like one of his sons, you know what I'm saying? They really looked up to him because they've been working with Witherspoon since like the early to mid 90s, you know, especially working on the Friday films and stuff of that nature. And man, there's so much that I want to say. As far as the memorial service, there were so many people that came out. Reports were saying that David Letterman, he was doing the commencement of the ceremony, and there were other people like Angela Gibbs, Regina King, that was like one of his daughters, you know what I'm saying? Cedric the Entertainer, George Wallace, I mean, the list continues. And also, you know, Mike Epps, you know, as you guys know, he's from Nat Town, he's from Indianapolis. You know, Mike Epps, that kind of hit him hard too, because he looked up to John Witherspoon as a mentor, you know, in the game. I seen a quote that he put out there. He was just talking about how he remembers the first time they were on set, and, you know, Witherspoon just gave him some advice and just told him to, you know, just go with the flow, you know, just let the jokes and the, you know, the comedy come out naturally. So he meant a lot to a lot of people, man. He even had a cooking channel on YouTube. I mean, this man was just multi-talented, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was very witty, you know, and even up to the end, man, he was just working hard, you know. So what we're going to do is just close this video out. I just wanted to do a video because I just been so busy. I haven't had a chance to properly do a video, but I just want to just send condolences out to the family. And before we go, I want to go to a clip of Ice Cube speaking at the memorial service. And then we're just going to go to a couple clips kind of outlining his death and all that. And just, you know, kind of just remembering him for the legend that he was. Many of you don't know that his family also has a foundation, and they were wanting people to just continue his legacy by donating to this particular foundation, and it's called the Angela and John Witherspoon Family Foundation for the Arts. So he was definitely into the arts and kind of promoting young people and kind of just pushing that them getting into the arts, because they really want them to continue his legacy. So if you can, just look that up, see what they're about. They want people to continue to donate, support that foundation that they created. And pretty much that's all I want to say, but we're going to close out this particular segment with what Ice Cube had to say, and we're going to close it out with a couple of clips. Until next time, take care of yourself, and we will see you in the next commentary.
Actor and comedian, probably best known for his role in the movie Friday, has died. John Witherspoon passing away suddenly at his home in California yesterday. If you haven't seen Friday, he played Ice Cube's dad in the film franchise. Witherspoon started his stand-up comedy and acting career back in the 1970s and made his film debut in the 1980s, The Jazz Singer. He then appeared in a variety of movies and TV shows, most recently voicing the part of Granddad on the animated series The Boondocks. Witherspoon was 77 years old.
Back, everybody. This morning, we are remembering one of Detroit's own, John Witherspoon.
Yeah, let's send things over to Jason, joining us in studio now for a look back at the Detroit native's Hollywood career and the laughs that he gave us.
He was so good with the air freshener in Friday. From getting his start on the Richard Pryor Show to his most iconic role in the Friday film franchise, starring along Ice Cube, anyone in Hollywood will tell you John Witherspoon was one of a kind and always good for a laugh.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, in the refrigerator, eating up all the food, all the chicken, all the pig feet. You ate my dinner.
How did Ice Cube keep a straight face?
I don't know. Witherspoon started his stand-up comedy and acting career in the 70s and made his feature film debut in 1980's The Jazz Singer with Neil Diamond. He appeared in a variety of well-known movies and TV shows. More recently, he voiced the part of Granddad on the animated series The Boondocks and appeared on the Adult Swim show Black Jesus. His family says he died suddenly Tuesday at his home in California at the age of 77. Now, just last year, he stopped by Local 4 and shared some memories with Sean Lay about his life growing up in Detroit. Take a listen.
Grew up right 2-3 miles away from here.
2 or 3 miles away from here. I went to Northwestern High School, and I graduated from Central High School.
How about that? And plenty of brothers and sisters.
We had 11 kids in our family.
11 kids?
Yeah. We were broke, though. We didn't have any money.
So how did you get through that?
It was tough. We eat a chicken and eat a chicken and eat a chicken.
The same chicken?
Same chicken.
We want to share some reactions from some who knew him best. Let's take a look here. Ice Cube, I'm devastated over the passing of John Witherspoon. Life won't be as funny without him. Regina King says, my dad, my grandpa, my comedic inspiration. I love you, Spoons. Rest in paradise, King. And Jay Farrow, my heart hurts so much right now. R.I.P. to John Witherspoon. I appreciate our conversations and the wisdom you gave me as a young comic. We lost a real one today, and it'd be remiss to not say he was as irreplaceable and as invaluable an icon in the comedic community. Sleep easy. Marlon Wayans, I'm sad, broken, hurt, yet extremely grateful to God that I got to spend 5 years of my life working with one of the funniest, sweetest, wisest, humblest, loving man at Johnny Witherspoon. You were my TV dad and my mentor and my friend. I miss you already. Hashtag Wayans Brothers. And we invite you to share your thoughts as well on the Local 4 Facebook page.
John Witherspoon, man, one of the funniest people I know. He's always been funny my whole life. I remember sitting in front of the TV and watching some of the old Richard Pryor shows, and John would pop up, and whatever you gave him, he would kill it. Robert Townsend used to do an HBO show where he would do all these skits, and I saw John Witherspoon on one of his skits. He had one line, and I knew I wanted his one line was, "Why the hell they ain't playing no Al Green in here?" Y'all remember that episode? And I said, "This is the funniest man alive." Laughter is the medicine for our mind, body, and soul. Woo. It helps us get through this crazy world. And God bless the ones that make us laugh. Like I said, John was naturally funny. No matter how bad a script was. It was nothing you could do to harness John's funny. It was gonna come through. He was gonna turn it into magic, no matter what you gave him. And that was his true gift. And we all love John because of that, because we knew we were in the presence of greatness. You couldn't be with him and not laugh. It's a sad day today. You know, I know it's a celebration, but the world is just not as funny without John Witherspoon.